Thank you very much for the correction. Olushi, thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you so much. This one now, I want us to see this.
Three.
Ayah. Said. Ayah. Said. Ayah. Hussein Akbar. Sadis. Rabi. Ayah. Rabi. Baca apa? Agak kecil lagi kan? Agak kecil lagi. Ayah. BT. BT. Bawa. Kayaknya dah Haruna mana? Amam. Wah guru. Yalla dah kharat. Macam mana Pak Guru bala ya? Pak Guru bala ya. Awam Amin.
Wahala do.
Mazi, sorry, let me first of all greet the listeners in this your program. You know, I greet you, my senior brothers in the program, please. I greet every one of you and the host of this great, wonderful Biafra exposure. You know, when you're showing all these things, sometimes you are exposing things that for people who cares or people who doesn't care. My brother, let me tell you one thing. I want to answer you this question. You know, I'm not afraid to answer you one question. Do you think we are ready?
Why are we not ready?
Okay, then let me proceed. If you say we are ready, you see, let me tell you one thing. I've lived in the north. And I'm a proud Igbo man.
You know, be like Obi.
No, I'm not. Have you ever seen me talk to your program, talk about it?
No, I say you are not. You say you are a proud Igbo man.
I'm a proud Igbo man.
Obi tell you it's unfortunate that he's an Igbo man.
Why you could have asked me why am I proud as an Igbo man? That is what I was even expect you to ask me.
You must be proud because Igbo man should be proud to be an Igbo man. You are different. You are.
So there's a difference in between Obi is a boy and Obi is a man. You know. Sometimes I know quite a kitchen who sometimes I should watch. Oh yeah, na.
No, it's just is very good because
ibiri kambiri onye azolo wazo yetago na because onwe ebeji ohi wala yetago na all for ndo watara kwa ihe na-ekwu. For those who understand why I'm answering this question, because why you are showing this thing, it doesn't stop the evil to be taking shape. You see, when it comes to all these things we are doing, and they say Mazen Nandekala have done his own part, Ojukwu have done his own part. No, let me start with Ojukwu. Ojukwu have come to do his own part, and Ojukwu is gone. Only thing I heard the story of the 1960, and I was not born then. And now I came again to live in this great world that God has given to me and you. Mazen Nandekala now. Ojukwu run to Ivory Coast. Now Mazen Nandekala na Kenya in go to do something that will benefit me and my children and my future brothers yet unborn. Our brothers then sell our God sent to liberate me from staying in diaspora. And now Mazen Nandekala has been in the detention. And they gave him freedom to leave. They still hold him. And our people who stay in the East, who are the people representing anything that has to do with Igbo race, they are sitting in their comfort zone, talking that should release Mazen Nandekala unconditionally. With what? Why are they not supporting the sit-at-home? Because the sit-at-home could have helped the government to answer.
Exactly.
Which they never participated. They never come with that idea. Charles Oludo say he's a professor of his own pockets. You know? So let me just go straight to the point. My brother, let me be honest with you with all sincerity. I don't know most of our brothers who are living in diaspora here, because anything you don't know, try to ask. That's why I always advise any of my brother, any place you are residing in Europe or Asia, try to learn the language of that country to help you. You see, every country will live in diaspora today. They fought for their freedom. And the freedom was not negotiated between the people who kept them in that bondage. It was an eye to an eye. You know, when we are showing all these things, we are showing on social media. First of all, the European Union don't give a fuck about what you show here. The white man doesn't care about what you show here. The only time they care is when you tamper the thing they have been, that keep their citizen or their economy going. That is when they will come in. That is my own way. I have seen things. I have studied many, many things in this life. Anytime you see them talk about it, is only when the place they are tapping from that nation is being touched. It is only when you see them talking in the CNN or BBC or Al Jazeera or any of these stations that is were active. My brother, if I tell you that I'm happy anytime, I would have said since I joined this Biafra agitation, I am not happy till today. Even though it almost affect me and my family here, because they know me, Chigos, I don't joke. I don't fucking care whether or not you give me paper. I don't fucking care, because I believe in one thing that God has given to me. I can survive anywhere in my life as I'm not stealing. As far as I'm not taking what does not belong to me, the only way to be success is to be humble. And what you don't know, don't claim you know it. Humble yourself and you will learn that thing to achieve your goal in life. I don't need to pray about it, because my mother have taught me this thing from childhood. My father have taught me. So so I don't want to pamper this whole thing that we have been saying, analyzing about how these people, you see all these people, how many of them have they arrested? And these people having freedom of to having AK-47. Even now, they are even doing, look at the video you just showed, for example. Now look at little children within that facility that you showed that video. What is the message are they teaching to those people? You know? And these people are the same people who want to Islamize we. And these people, they say they are Muslim. They read Quran. My brother, these people don't read Quran. They don't even know what is in the Quran. You understand me? And these people are not educated. They don't know what is school. I was people they call them makaranta. They don't go to school. The only thing they know is muje. Come, we go. Finish because they eat in one table. One thing that keep this body going till today was my own. At least Mazi that is here can testify what I'm telling you if you have living or not. These people they eat in one table. They have one mind. And anywhere the house is divided, there's a problem between we. It's a message I'm trying to pass to our people. These people they are always unite. They will get help from every Arab country. Qatar will help them, Oman will help them, Saudi Arabia will help them, Jordan will help them, Kuwait will help them. I am telling you the absolute truth. Now who is helping us?
Well, Eze, there are number one, I want you to know one thing for sure. You have to keep your people informed of what is going on. That is number one. Many people don't know that Boko Haram are training very clean and clear with children, no adult, when they want to, when they care. And your police that are recruited, when they count one or they count 30, when they count 50, they count 10. They don't know that such things are existing. And they don't even know that these police, after recruiting them, they are bringing them to our land. That is why you must open their eyes. And you must, with this, after watching this, if you are comfortable, say, be Biafran. Why I like things that will make you, as you are angry now, I want you to be angry, and I want everybody to be angry as well. Because when you are angry, you will want to live by all means. You will begin to look for solution. If you have the money, when they call for money, you will bring the money out. If you have the solution, you bring this. Well, somebody come here the other day was telling me, it will be good you contact Russia now. It will be good you contact South Korea. I asked this person, what are you doing? You can do anything. He continued, I am saying this because if you don't do this. I cut him off. People are angry. You cannot come here and tell me you can. Listen, everybody, I am always saying it, everybody is entitled to get Biafra. Biafra cannot be, the person that will get us Biafra cannot be monopolized. Nobody they too important to bring Biafra. So if I know how to bring Biafra, as I did here, I'll go jump Simon, go bring and come. So why I am showing all this is for Biafrans to make it vex them, make it pepper them for body, make they know when you call them to bring money, they bring. Today they lock Alaba since yesterday. Go and get your PVC card. They lock so many markets. Go and get your PVC card. When they are recruiting people to come and kill your people, do you know that an emir, or not emir, what do you call them? The people that do keep church for mosque.
Oman,
Check, check,
or
check.
Sheikh.
Where they teach for mosque, they kill them. Do you know that the whole Nigeria armed forces went in search until they found the person that killed the person, the sheikh? Do you know? But how many pastors have they killed? Who has found the people that are killing them? How many Christians have they killed? How many churches have they burned? How many people don't know this? You have to get it to their knowledge so that they will get angry. That is what I'm doing. We are not bringing anything to the notice of the world for them to know and for them to come and help us. By the way, we know that they cannot help us. We are not calling them to come. If you listen to Simon say he is happy that they are coming to observe the election. Let them come and observe the election. When they are coming, they should also know that there is war going on in Biafra land, in the whole eastern region. So that when they come, they should be ready also to report what they see. Not coming and they reporting what you don't see. Because all this why they know that killings are going on in our land. But when they come, they send you to come and bring report from what is going on in Nigeria, what is going on in the whole Nigeria in the eastern region. You will come and go to Nikon Luga Hotel Abuja and the lodge. After lodging, they give you beautiful black woman. After lodging, they give you a Ghana must go. You go back and you will write report of what is happening in southern Kaduna and eastern Kaduna. You know, have you seen any of them make any report? They know. They know. So we are not preaching for them to hear that they are killing us. We are preaching for us, within us, to know that they are killing us. So that is my own.
Mazi, you know, when you say they are killing us, it's only a child who doesn't care that his mother pot of soup don't lost. Now you no go understand, say hungry day for house. You understand me now?
Mm.
You know, for me, brother, you see the energy way to talk, the energy to talk is the same. I don't want to, you know me with the little time we have talked. I'm just waiting for that call, and you know what I'm talking.
Everything, Mazi, one thing you should know is that
Because
every
you know what I'm saying here? Who are the people allowing these people to come into our land? We know them.
listen, that's one thing I believe. If you are not against these people coming into our land, you are the one bringing them. You are among the people bringing them into our land.
And we cannot
So
afford our,
if
we cannot, you see, Mazi, let me tell you something. I understand your explanation. Very well understood. And I really appreciate what you've been doing. Consistency. And that's why I choose to join the moving race. Your consistency in what you're doing. It was even today somebody called me from Sweden and told me that I think that person even know you. The person lived in Spain before he moved to Sweden. You know, and he say he has been watching. People are watching this your program very, very well, even though they are not coming here to write or type or anything. People are consistently watching this great program. That's why I'm very, very proud of your consistency. You did a program this afternoon before you went to pick do one or two things before you say you're going to come back 3 o'clock or something like that. Even Mazi was even there. I was in that program. I'm just
really,
listening. And yes, I was in that program. Even immediately you just left. Even the last caller, the last person was driving when he was network was not clear. The person.
it's true.
So I'm watching. Even though I was not trying to jump in because I was waiting for this program this evening. You know. So what I want to, I don't know how to sound this thing. You see our people, it be like saying now wait for don't finish for motor, now they like move.
Now the Galo said that now.
And I will not,
For some
Mazi, I
time.
will not, Mazi, I will not pity, our people anymore. I get the reason why I'm saying this. Because it's good to, before somebody will start talking, I will give you proof. That's why in Europe I reside here. Even though you talk anything without proof, they will not answer you. They like Dutch are like the evidence. That's why they take their time to walk on the ground before they nail you down. And if they won't nail you, they beat you. They shout for you. They just put you for one place. So I had a school. You see our problem. Sometimes I'll be honest with you, I don't want to blame the Yoruba. I don't want to blame the Fulani. Because the Fulani that you see they are not much. The Hausa race is more than the Fulani race. I'm
Exactly.
sincerely telling you the truth.
That is true.
Because I've lived in the north. The Hausa race is more. And more of the Hausa race, they are more of Christian. They are Muslim. You understand me now? So what is baffling me and what I dictate in this whole issue is well planned. You see, the poverty they kept people. That's why people like people don't have voice because of poverty they kept people. People don't have voice. People don't have datas. To even onye no na banye keta na onye rijuru afọ na echeke ma ochigo 2,000 naira data. Itie 2,000, 5,000 naira datas. They itie YouTube because all YouTube can use on Facebook. They do under 10 minutes. That is gone. It's gone. Because I want to start from the grassroots. Not that people don't want to listen to your program, but they to be honest with you, ETA 10,000 naira even onye na-arụ ọrụ self na buy ego leka na kwya of 25,000 or 30,000 naira, because that is the only place I see they don't increase salary of a worker. Okonye ji ego get datas. Okay, go take datas 1,000 naira. It cannot serve you to listen to the program the way me are you agitating. This is my own issue that lack of information is what is demoralizing our people. It's demoralizing our people. They lack information. Onye on Ivory Coast now, or Onye na Senegal now, we'll be listening to this program more of content like Onye on La Biafra. They quench everything that has to give information. They operate on it. You understand me now? Our people lack information. Now look at the election that is going on now. Like brother, anybody that is telling me about this election, or that is talking about anything about this Nigerian election, I see you at that moment as my enemy. I see you as a queen. I see you as a devil. I don't know whether devil exists, but I see you as that frame of that word. A queen. Now they see you. When they tell me about this one in Nigeria, then I will ask you, how old are you? Then when you tell me your age, and I will be able to balance it. Say, since you are born in that contraction country called Nigeria, have you ever seen a light? Oko that is nothing. Have you ever witnessed a light for 6 months or 3 months consistency in where you reside in that country, Nigeria? Before I can continue having a discussion with you, if I ask you that question, say, so your mama born you did Nigeria, you don't dare, you see light for 3 months consistency.
As they go too far, within be 3 months, 24 hours you don't see light. 24 hours you before you come out for Nigeria, even till now, can anybody boast of 24 hours complete light? No, you don't listen. This is why you need
the point I'm sharing with you, and that these same people go see say they are talking about this election. No, bros, what they try to make you understand is one simple thing. I don't be an turn every second in my life. But I don't want to be pitying anybody on La Biafra again. I don't want to pity nobody again. I swear with my God, will create me. Because the same prayer you went to pray in God, in church, brother, I want to ask, what do you understand by this prayer? Say, God, send me an helper. Good helper. And God send me an helper for me to have a better life the way you are in Europe now. Say, God, send me an helper. You go to church, no type of church we know for Biafra land, no type of native doctor. Mandonaga meet a native doctor.
If you want to go into that one, you go take another thing. Now, God sent Israel helper, give them Moses. Before Moses died, God replaced Moses, the same helper, with Joshua. So God has given us helper now the Kano. And they think by taking away the helper, the Biafra will crumble. God keep Simon waiting by the side. Which helper do we need? Is misinformation and the misunderstanding is the ignorant our people have. You go to church, you keep praying, God give me Biafra. God has given you Biafra. It's only that you need to go and take Biafra. You don't need God to give it to you. God cannot come and say, I take Biafra. No. God can only show you the way to Biafra. Go and take it. Go and read Bible from Genesis to Revelation. There is no place God will give anybody, even a leaf of pepper. God cannot bring it. God will give it to you, but you have to go and get it.
Mazi,
Yes.
you know what is happening to our people is this. See, I told you that the federal government, the coming of Buhari, is to weaponize poverty in the southern part of Nigeria.
Yeah.
That's one of his agenda. They want to bring every people apart when it comes to poverty. But our people are still showing them that, no, you cannot do it. They want to take control of our lives the same way they are controlling in the north. If you look at the system the north practice, it's a system where the top will speak, pass to the second level, then it goes to the imams and the rest of them, their chiefs, the sheikhs, the malams who are the teachers. They will now pass it to the younger ones. And everybody go say, eh, Chebe, Munji, we understand. Eps obey, they will agree. We understand. That is how they, but bring it to Biafran land. They will ask you questions. Why you should allow us to do this? This is who we are. The only problem we have is that we have infiltrators. We have infiltrators that these people are using to perpetuate the same thing they did in the north. And some of them are visibly seen. They are visibly seen. They are not even hiding it anymore. That is why when I made a statement, I say, there are ways to do some of those things. So that they can also feel the same thing that we are feeling as well. Look, there was a place, is it in Edo State or in a Delta State, where the governor proposed to give these people 5,000, is it hectares or acres? I don't know which one is bigger. Hectares of land. The people say no, they were looking for 25,000. What did the people do? The people marched. They did same in Owerri, in Imo State. Okowa did not kill the people that say, no, we don't want it. Don't give them our land. We don't have land to give them. There are so many land, vast land in Niger State. Kaduna, they get them plenty. Kanu, Gandu, the same way they come. That is going to give them. Why are they? What is the interest of these people in our land? If not to take over the whole place and control the riverine areas, that is what they are looking for. And these people will never stop until they get what they want, unless something stops them. And that is Biafra. So when our people, look, we are not, for me, I have served that military before. We cannot match them. The reason why they are doing, do not say that Boko Haram is killing them and so on and so forth. No, my brother. It is political. It's politics that they are using. If they really want to do it, Boko Haram will never. It will take the Nigerian army, let's say, less than 6 months to move these people or make them irrelevant. But they cannot do it because they are fighting for their own interests as well. That is Islamization and control. But let the South do it. See what is going to happen. Have you seen what is happening in our area? Where you have terrorists that are controlling states, local governments in the north, collecting taxes and revenues from the people. And Saru in Agbanrimi, Kaduna State, where I was, is Agbanrimi. I mean, no, not Agbanrimi. What is this? The name of this place? I mentioned it before. Briningwari is a road from Kawo. You pass the road will take you to Lagos. They are Ansaru sect, Islamic sect is controlling that place. And as we speak now, they have Emir of Briningwari, which wasn't there when I was there. You see, these are some of the, they will come in, they will use our own to deal with us. And by the time they are dealing with us, they create more hatred among us, just like what is going on today. It is only a foolish person that an outsider will come and give you money, go and kill your person, and you begin to kill your person. If I will have my way, such person don't supposed to live as well. That person don't supposed to live. And if we cannot come together with these people and speak in one voice and begin to deal with them one after the other, then we'll have a long way to go unless God come in and do it miraculously for himself. But as long as these people exist,
let me tell you something. I'm just reading most of the people. Please, if you are part of the Biafra struggle, please, you can come in. We are not here to quarrel with anybody. You are not trying to say, Mr. Eze, stop me. I'm coming here because most of you in this program, I don't know where you have traveled in that contractual country called Nigeria. You see what my Mazi said this hour? He said they have closed the market. I think it's in Lagos for you people to go and get your PVC.
Enugu State, Enugu
also, they are closing your market. That the people who gave you money to start your business, they are controlling you to go and get your PVC. The PVC you are going to go and get is to vote who? Like your vote counts.
Vote don't count. Do you know that
vote never, brother, vote never count in the history of Nigeria. If you vote count, why Hope Uzodinma that took 4th position in Imo State become the governor that is killing you?
They have done so. They have done the same thing now in Osun State, where they remove Adeleke and put Yotola.
So this is why that is why this is part of the reason I'm telling our people that it's not about you chatting on the social media. You can come up, bring your own idea. Me, I don't like people writing nonsense. You don't understand that this one day you get set which has already set it.
Yes, anybody that want to come in can
please come inside.
The link is there.
If you're not afraid, if you are a freedom fighter, you want a better life. You understand me? Come in. Your idea might be better than Mr. Eze's own. I like people to come into the program. Bring your own idea. Don't be sitting on your on the window. The link is there. No, brother, the link is there. Come inside and bring your own idea, because your idea might be better than even what you are writing there. If you know you are a grown-up man, you are not living under your father's roof. Come inside the program and bring your own idea, because whatever I'm fighting for, Ikonso today, you cannot bring the life of Ikonso. Many Biafra that have died for this Biafra struggle is for you and for me, for my children. You understand me now? So it's not for only the program. It's not only for me. Me, I can be able to come out from the program and be typing. But when you come inside, at least let's recognize you, to know you are part of the people who make history for Biafra to come. Oh, yeah, type in your privacy, not type in. Na Chigoze is not doing this. Brother, come in, because you are not in my mind. You don't know the pain I am feeling. Simon Epa knows me. I've been in this struggle. I am not afraid. That is my full name. That is in my passport. You think I'm afraid to come to show my face? Because I'm not afraid of the justice. Why I told you this thing is I purposely to provoke you people, to let you know, say I will not stand for you, but I'm still showing my face. Because this is the way to provoke our people. Tell them things that will provoke them. This is what I'm going to be doing. Because some of our brothers, you don't know who is Mazi Achebe. Go and ask Mazi Achebe in Italy who is Mazi Chigozie. Let me tell you about Mazi Achebe. The day Simon Ekpa kicked him out of his program, that is when he went back to GOS. You don't know what is not known. That's why Mazi Simon Ekpa say, what you don't know is bigger than you. They kicked him out from the program. That is when he went back to Janchinas and Woru. You don't know nothing. He just away there for Abuja. He just away there for Turkey. He just away there for Nigeria now. Where he go hide for Abuja. In Papa na Tyson, Papa they drive. He was part of IPOB in Turkey. He just know there they sell Igbo every day in his program. You can never see him talk anything about Fulani, but it's always IPOB.
As a relax, calm down.
Thank you, brother.
We move on.
Don't worry.
Now,
we have a visitor.
We are standing why we are showing people all what we are showing them is for Biafrans to know the reason why you should not vote. Fulanese are busy doing their training as Boko Haram everywhere they like in the communities. Nobody they talk. Nobody is asking. Our men that are inside forests, they want to kill all of them. Why? Okay. Do you know that ever since 2015, there are some places, some communities, some local governments in the Borno state, almost like it divide Borno into four. 1/3, 1/4, or 2/4, 1/3 of Borno state don't conduct election for ever since 2015 till now, 7 years now. They don't conduct election, don't go on there. Who want to argue with me now? Tell me it's a lie. I will bring proof for you. You go see I'm here. And the no election are telling you now is for you to be free. And that place they are telling you no election since 2015. Do you know why they are saying no election? They want Nigeria to be Islamized. They say no election because they are Boko Haram, they are terrorists. They have taken over those places and the community is supporting them, telling you no election in our land. We don't want election. We want Islamization. Anybody that wants to say it's a lie, to tell me it's a lie, then I will bring proof. But before you tell me it's a lie, I want you to come inside studio here and tell me it's a lie.
Maze.
Yes.
I just want to pass this information to our people. I came across a particular video today. When I think in progress news also.
Okay.
The lady is a lady. One of our own was the man.
I know Progress News. I know her.
Yeah. So he made a video today that did not go down well with me, although I believe that is his own opinion. But in a situation where he is directing people, to do what he wants them to do, was where I have problem with. Look, I do not know how to put this. There are so many people, so many professors and doctorate degree holders, masters, etc., that have made their position known in this issue of P2B becoming the president of Nigeria. What he is going to do for Biafra, that God is using that to bring this to us, to do this to us. I have said it. How many of P2B Labour Party will become the governors in the state?
1 million now, 1 million of them.
How many of Labour Party P2B will get, will be elected into the Senate, House of Senate?
1,000.
How many of P2B Labour Party candidates will be elected into the Federal House of Representatives, where bills are debated and passed into law?
Every community in Nigeria will bring one person to represent him.
In the National Assembly now.
Good. If this man cannot get it, because I have seen all the candidates, they are not even making any move apart from him alone. Peradventure, this man becomes the president of Nigeria. According to the man of God, he is going to help us to bring Biafra or create referendum.
Who will be the man of God?
I will show you. The man is always
the man of Satan.
My brother, leave anything man of God for that Nigeria, please. Find somebody else to talk, brother.
Okay.
This man of God, something they provoke me. They provoke me, man of God. Man of God, where?
Hold on. Okay, the man always comes.
Hold on, everybody. We are not. Hold on, relax, Mazi. Wait. We are not discussing men of God. I beg, make this one not come about us for what we did do.
Okay, you see,
man of God.
So what I was
let Ralph round up before another person. I beg.
okay. See, what I'm saying is this: I don't know how many times I may say that black ant will bite our people on the buttocks and they learn their lessons. Anybody that is coming out here to tell you that P2B is going to help you on fasting, that man, once he put that bill there for referendum, they will impeach him. I assure you this. I assure you this. Do not listen to people that are telling you that, oh, P2B, relax this thing, and P2B will come, he will give. That is absolute, that is lie on its face value. That is total lies. This is my own position. P2B, if he mess up, eventually become the president of Nigeria, they will impeach him or they will pass vote of no confidence on him. P2B cannot. P2B cannot and will never. Yes, sir.
Let me tell you something. I want to ask you a question. Who go answer me? Make it answer me. Did they pass a vote of no confidence on Emeki Ihedioha?
No.
No.
Okay, no. Did they pass a vote of no confidence on dancing governor?
No.
So why are you talking about a vote of no confidence?
Oh no, you know, when they want to impeach someone, and when they want to impeach, it depends on.
All he needs is to be removed.
Supreme Court.
Indeed.
Very simple. Impeachment is long. Impeachment means he is very strong. They will just remove you and they put another person that did not even contest for governorship.
You see, we are saying the same thing, my brother. You see, wherever it is and wherever it is with the same thing.
Please.
Okay, hold on, everybody, relax. Okay, Mazi with cap, or I talk, I see say.
Okay. My comment agrees you. You see, there's one thing I observed. I wanted to make video especially concerning this issue to our, especially the Nigerian celebrities that fond of telling people we must take our country back. I want to ask them a question because they are deceitful. Either they are deceitful or they are low IQ human beings. I want to ask them a question. You are going to war or you are going to competition. Your opponent, every gadget that's supposed to be used in that competition, your opponent are in charge of all the gadgets. You don't have anything, and you expect winning. Who is in charge of the PVC? It is Sami. What makes the thing that is Sami will release PVC that will make the start to vote and win it? Not. That's the question. And again, if there is that PVC, what makes the thing that all the PVC will work? Because I know they will produce some inertia. When you put it in that machine, it will get it. I wonder how these people, they are deliberately, when we have some of chips from our side, we'll do with INEC. You don't win an election, let alone.
Mazi, your network there.
Your network is very bad.
Very poor, man.
Your network is too bad. Okay. There's somebody else that is here that
okay.
Not heard. Mazi, Fred or Ford, can you say something now?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
All right. So the thing is this, my brother, there's so much to talk about. But the truth of the matter is that I just keep wondering, it's as clear as day and night that Obi cannot change Nigeria. If heaven knows, sometimes I just wonder, I keep wondering, I just can't, for Christ's sake, get around this whole thing. Now, would you be
that now?
But even the professors who are expected learned people, not in America, the likes of the Professor Ejiofor, you begin to wonder. So please listen, please. So truly,
please, I beg you, mute yourself. If you know you cannot control your anger, just mute yourself.
Can you hear me? Can I go on?
Yes, sir. Go on, bro. Go on.
So my point is this: I just keep wondering. The likes of the Professor Ejiofor, well read, quite all right, unbelievably intelligent, but you begin to wonder where is the foresight, where is the vision? And Jesus Christ, trust me, mark this. I hope this will be recorded for posterity's sake. If something is not done, it's not unequivocally the Fulanis. The agenda is it's as clear as day and night. They're gonna take over everywhere. It doesn't matter what you do. The only thing is the fight. You have to bring it. If people they said it's a waste of time because they are ready and they will never stop. I was telling you. I said these people. They have this Taliban model. We have the clock. They have the time. If P2B, just for the sake of argument, P2B wins. He runs 4 years, 8 years, whatever. It will go back to the Fulanis and they will start from where Buhari left off. That is one. But then, even if he wins, for example, peradventure will be, I'm just talking hypothetically, there will be wins. He's not going to be able to do anything because Nigeria is a democratic dispensation. It's not military. So if he wants to change constitution, he wants to restructure, he has to go through the National Assembly. The National Assembly is owned by the Fulani. They control it. They will veto down everything. My goodness me. Oh my goodness. Bro, can I call back if you don't mind? Can I call back? Hello?
Always. You're always free to come. The link is out there.
Yeah, because you can see I'm at work. Now let me attend to something. I will be back.
What we are saying the same thing. You can always come back. As long as we are on, you can come back. Okay, Mazi Ben, can we hear from your side now? Hello, Mazi Ben.
Yeah, Mazugo.
Yes, sir.
My greetings to everybody. Maxwell, I greet everybody.
Mazi, please mute or remove the volume of the other device you are listening from.
Are you talking to me, Mazugo?
Yeah, go on now.
Okay.
Somebody is listening from two devices. Please.
There's somebody listening through another device. Nebute Diego.
Hello.
I'm hearing you.
Okay, go on now. It's like
okay. I greet everybody. Let me go back to what the head of the program today. As you know, our leader, Mazen Nandekan, have been telling us that these people are going to come, and they are coming in many ways. As the picture, the picture that you showed, where the Bokoharams are training, if we can recall back when our leader said they are coming in thousands, and they are training them to come down to East and fight us. This is not today that our leader has been complaining. Before my neighbor started to complaining also. So now, due to our leader have exposed that they are going to come through headsmen, that's why they have now stopped. They have now taken few to start going through headsmen. Now they are now recruiting them into the military to invade the eastern region. That is why you see they can train anywhere openly. Nobody is stopping them. Because that was their plan and that was their arrangement. And when they are doing all these things, our people saw it. And Mazi Eze was complaining about our people are not hearing anything. Yes, you should not blame everybody because the government and the system has hijacked our people. When you look at the eastern region, there's a lot of network. Places that you go, there will be no network. Not you are talking about data. People who have money to buy data. Even a call, just a little call to make a call, you will not have network. Then how can they know what is happening in the system? So that is the whole thing. You cannot blame all our people. They are trying. What we are saying is that our leaders are the problem of our eastern region. Our leaders are the problem of we, the Biafrans. So that sometimes let's not put our anger on our people, but let's focus on our leaders, because they are the most people that are the one betraying the eastern region and selling our people to the caliphates with peanuts. If you look at the Hanez Ndibo, what they have been saying, the news yesterday, they said Mazen Nandekano should broadcast just for the election. They're not saying of let him be released, but just let him come and broadcast because of election. You see that kind of foolishness. And they'll just publish it in paper. Our people will go and listen to it. That's the deception they are giving to our people, that they are working. But all these things are just the plan of the caliphates. So we should not be blaming our people so much. And they are trying. Somebody every Monday did not go to market due to they want our leader to come out. They are the people feeling the pain. We, the diasporas, we have to support them. Mazen Nandekano said it. Mazi Eba have said it. Our freedom is coming from diaspora. Like when you ask, Mazi also asks, are we ready? You ask Mazi Ugo, are we ready? When you finish watching the video of the Boko Haram training, you ask him, are we ready? Yes, we are ready. But not everything that comes in the public. Like the northern side, and Mazepa have given them the date. And Chukwuka Abiyama has ordained that date, that when things is going to start, everybody will start hearing about it. So let's try to be giving our people more faith and not demoralize them. They are trying. Only what we have to do is let's stand up with them. Like Mazepa normally said, if you don't have anything to contribute, even $1, contribute it. Let's be working with it. That's when the time comes, everybody will hear woto woto, as he has been saying it.
Bam.
So let's try to, sometimes, like this election you people are talking at this, I don't want to talk about that election because this is not in our chapter. We know there's no election in Biafra land.
We are not discussing.
It's never our problem.
We are just, it's just Oku Ejiri. Maybe as you are saying, you make mention of election. Yes, yes. Somebody is saying he want to. Ignatius say you want to come in. The link is there on the YouTube. I pinned the link there. Just hit the link. It will bring you in. I want us to see that this woman you call the Linda Hida Dokubo. I want you to just listen to what she said here. I will stop the place. I will make you understand the point she made here, so that the people that are still foolishly thinking they are going to vote will know where they are voting from and why they are going to vote. And I want us to understand one thing. You don't need, nobody in Nigeria need any impeachment. They need to just remove you. They will allow you to dance your beautiful dance and dance and dance. You come, you sit down, they go carry you with your seat, go keep you for outside. You see what they did? If they could do that to Adeleke, no. But Adeleke is a man that everybody said. Now they are telling you that the other person win him by 300,000, I be 36 million, and his own is 25 million. I don't know what they're saying. That INEC don't know what they did. What on earth? This is the same INEC that is coming to conduct your presidential election, and your court has said that INEC don't have the right to put somebody they want, that they don't know what they are doing, and you still want to trust that your INEC. This is no longer for only Biafrans, but for everybody. Listen to this woman.
See, make I talk am again. You know, say some people they take before they hear. If you don't know where your PVC take, and you don't dey waka one eye neck go another eye neck, they tell you say your card no dey here, your card no dey here. You know, say my own na to dey make life easy. This PVC important for my body, so I want make everybody collect am. Na so go collect am. Yeah, do quick.
Do you hear what she said? This PVC. Listen.
My body, so I want make everybody collect am, make life easy. This PVC important for my body, so.
This PVC important for my body.
Bros,
Not that this PVC is something unique.
Bros, we know this one. No, when was the last time he shoot movie? You know they shoot movie again.
No. Why I am showing this is because she was.
You made a very vital point, eh? And the one of our brother that just dropped here, he said that all these are our celebrity. Why are they keeping quiet to see the evil that has been penetrating this brother? All these people you are talking about celebrity, all of them get the generator for house when there is a get light.
When no they make noise, generator.
When that generator. No, be that why they make noise. Now that why be safe. Immediately the lights they off, the key they kick off inside. That they use. One name your own ego. Brother, let me ask you one simple question. You know, because my body they hot. Since when my mama born me, I never seen any way to work for Nigeria. Since when my mama born me, till today. My brother, for you to get a job, sometimes you must write that. For you to go into university, for you to go drop settlement, you go drop settlement. Everything in that country, nothing is working. Even in the airport, when I land for that country, custom officer will pay me money. Bro, if you want carry your carrier, for your luggage, na 10 euro.
Hold on. I beg, Basil. Okay, not him. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, go on now. Go on. I found out where it is coming from. Go on. But round up, just be fast so that everybody can take part. Go on. Eze.
Let us understand one thing. I've stated this thing here. We in the diaspora, we have 80% in this struggle. We have 80% because I don't know some of our people in this platform the last time you visit that country. When you see people, when you see they provoke, people no go understand. My brother, what is trending in that country? Either you did for all courts or then a rural guy. What else again do you think you can do to Nigeria to make a good living? Now, bad thing you must do to get money to live. Because when you won't go work, how many people won't go work where they go pay you 30,000? Whose young boy is ready to go and work where they will pay him 30,000 or 40,000 naira? We are scattered everywhere. Everywhere. And this thing now, no problem, let me finish. Now this thing we're going to do, that's why you see today, if you're there for diaspora, nobody know how you are struggling in diaspora here to make a living, even to pay your house rent and to live. Some people there for this diaspora, they are still waiting to get documents. Some people are in the refugee camp, maybe in Germany or Italy, where at least you can accept. Brother, since when my mom bomb, you don't hear say Nigeria deport to Igbo man back to his country.
I never hear. Basil, oh yeah, you are making your system is making noise. So, Basil, can we just hear you and if you finish, you leave, please, so that Those that are not with their pictures. Wait, hold on, I'm coming, Mazi. Those that are not with their pictures, please, if you do your contribution, you leave so that others will get through. So, Basilio, we are waiting for you.
Good evening. Are you hearing me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I've been listening and trying to understand that now. People are expressing concern as regards whether the Fulani how we but what I want to say, which I received in the spirit, all this program for the election, this will be that is being sponsored by Britain. The Britain has intimidated our people so much, even including the Johannesburg.
Yes.
All of them respect.
Yes.
All of them respect them, and they are the people in the name of Johannesburg to be making statements that make it encouraging. They are not talking about releasing Martin. They are saying let him stay in the DL's dungeon and make broadcasts. That is an abomination. All these groups you see, including Johannesburg, what do you call it? WIC or what like that. These are people the British are using.
Basil, can you be a little bit louder, please?
Okay. Are you hearing me now?
Yeah.
Okay. This Johannesburg, anybody, that's the way they market our DOS. They had the mind to sell Mazen and they can because British hand was there. And those that were giving them the impression that Britain is away. And we have been intimidated, cowed by British superiority complex that they are bringing. So a lot of people, including the Ohanes and including World Igbo Congress, all of them, these states are being sponsored. Obedient and obedient are being sponsored by Britain. They have them in their crowd. Sometimes in Kano, in Kaduna, you will see a white man walking around with wheelchair. These are the agents that are engineering this, making them to continue showing that Obi has a crowd. These things are rented crowd. So let nobody express any distress or surprise that Ohanese is saying that the old people, their brain has already gone semi to British superiority. So whatever thing that is happening in this election is sponsored by Britain. Not more obedient sponsored by Britain. Ohanese statement sponsored by Britain. World Trade, World Igbo Congress sponsored by Britain. That's why they are making very, very weird statements against everybody this. So what I'm saying that I'm happy for Martin Nadokala and all of you in the autopilot. You guys are formidable. You guys are the only people that we are still talking around our environment because I'm in zoo. This is what we are selling today. Martin Nadokala, the dragon, the walking and the temper in the face. That's the person that made that we are still talking about Biafra today. Otherwise, we would have been sold by this POS because they are making money from themselves. They are no longer the POS. Please, I'm very grateful.
Mazi, we have to take another person.
Okay.
Due to your system, please, I will ask you if you can leave the studio. Please.
It's all right.
Thank you.
Right. I will thank you very much.
Okay.
Can I just finish up?
Okay. Just use 3 minutes because we have other people in the studio.
So that's me, Ford, right?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so let me try and make it short as possible. So the point is this: I want our people to understand. Let them not live under any illusion that P2B coming is going to help. It's just going to make everything work. P2B na Gotabonde Fulani. They have hijacked Nigeria many years ago. Obasanjo, as tough and great as Obasanjo is, a military general, under his watch in 1999, they introduced Sharia into the constitution of Nigeria, a constitution that is a secular law constitution. Obasanjo could not do nothing about it. And because they succeeded unchallenged, they now feel emboldened and discover that they truly, as their father has told them way before, in centuries, that Nigeria belongs to them. They cannot push the envelope and Fulanize and Islamize everywhere. So that is what is going on at the moment. Jonathan ran like a chicken. He shit himself on the pan. Jonathan, before the election could even concluded, he called to concede. That is so much fear they're putting on everybody in that country. Let me tell you something quickly. You see, in that country, there's nobody, not a pastor, not GO, not whosoever, not even the Kule guy and the former Air Force commander. No, they're beating everybody to submission in that country. I am telling you the gospel truth. Everybody, there's one thing, you can call Buhari a terrorist in Nigeria. As a senator, as whatever you are, as a GO, as a pastor, you can call him a tribalist that he brings from. You can say, but there's one thing nobody in Nigeria can say. One thing, and that is separation or disintegration. You can call the Fulanis whatever name, they don't care. But immediately you mention disintegration of Nigeria, they're coming after you. If you whatever you say, they at most they can send DSS to caution you, to give you to mellow you down. But immediately you said, let's divide. That is why you see the governor of Benue State, you see Edwin Clark, you see everybody, all of them, they have, this is not a date, they're beating everybody to submission. So now, so it's just unfortunate. It's just unfortunate. So Obi is coming, like I said, Obi is like, if peradventure, if you win, not because there is no guarantee that he's going to win, but just in case if he win, it's not going to make any difference. We have to do it now or never. Except if we are ready to kiss our ancestral home, our cultural, our tradition, our land, everything goodbye, then Turkey. I always make reference of Turkey because I was in Istanbul in the mid-90s. Or early 2000, a guy was telling me that they used to be a secular Christian religion nation. But look today, there is all of them, they've gone. Church, oh my goodness. So when I see the people, I begin to wonder, is this our portion? God forbid. That Nnamdi Kanu prayed a prayer. Oh God. Each time I remember that prayer, he said, you are God. If this is what you want for us, that we will become a slave to the unrepentant, uncircumcised, reprobate Fulani, that will become subjugated to them forever. You are God still, and we are watching God. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mazi. Mazi Ignatius, our brother, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me on board.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I was like, I was kind of apprehensive. Like the other time, people were writing about me. They called me Sabo. They said he's a saboteur. Don't let him.
Now saying you don't believe in Biafra.
Okay. I don't believe in Biafra. Okay. But if you look into it, and if you look into your crystal ball, you will see we are like the cooler in the heart of the breeze. You know, the cooler in the heart of the breeze. Most of the time, people talk about our deliverer, our savior, and boom, the savior is right there, point blank before them, and they don't know who their savior is. That's one thing. You know. Yes, I see what you are writing. Bokoharam, from Bokoharam to today's heading to Nigeria soldiers. Nigeria don't have soldiers in the first place. There's anybody who's been in the military or who's had a military orientation do actually know that Nigeria, the ones you call soldiers are not soldiers in Nigeria. They operate like a village masquerades. You know, when the village masquerades come out, people are scared. They might, cast a spell on you or do something strange to you. That's what we call professionalism. that's how the Nigerian.
Opposite me,
Where you are? Indo. Can you hear me?
Who is talking?
Yeah. I hear some noise in the background. I'm hearing some noises in the background.
Yeah, it's okay now. Go on.
Okay. Now, the way Nigeria conducts their business is totally out of the way. We keep blaming Britain, Fulani. Do you know what a schoolyard bully does? When he knows you cannot fight back, he keeps on bullying you around, pulling you around. But any day you stand your ground and fight back and dethrone the schoolyard bully, that is the end of his reign. You understand? We have not fought back. Every time I look around, there are heaps of mistakes spotted all over the place. You understand? Again, we took off on wrong foot in this our freedom fighting. Look how long we've been doing this. For how many years? We have not moved an inch. Every day we're complaining. And now they figure out, maybe we are so lily-livered, we're so scared of them. When they sneeze, we freeze. And then that gives them fuel to burn. That is why I was talking to a lot of people. How can you say this is your country? And before you do anything or say anything, you have to look over your shoulders to see if the Fulanis are not coming or not, or one of their nasty, funky-smelling army is not standing beside you and trying to whip you with koboko or bulala or shoot you or kill you. Nothing go, like they say there, nothing go happen. Nothing go happen. And apparently, nothing happens. You understand? So these are our enemy combatants. Those people who are from our side and who are aligning with the enemy and fighting us. I heard you mention somebody like Ijele. Sometimes, man, I don't know. And I heard you mention some of the so-called governors. Now, my friends, take for example, the place where you live. I don't know if you live in Italy, Germany, Europe, per se, or America. Compare any of the states in Nigeria to any of the states in the area, in the country where you live. Can they be compared in any way? Compare any governor of that state to the people that you call your governors in the jungle there. Can they be compared? Except here in America, it's sometimes like a state called California, Texas, is 2 times the size of Nigeria, if not 3 times. And somebody goes around like an idiot. The state, the condition, the environment, the everything, the outlook, the everything about a state in Nigeria, it looks like a piggery, a place where pigs are reared. And somebody is sweating profusely, telling me he's a governor, he's dead, killing people. If you are a soldier and they tell you to go and kill your fellow citizens, I don't know who has a vine. You can take it from here. Can you go and kill people simply because you were ordered to go and kill people? You don't do that because you are a professional soldier. People learn from you. You lead by example. You are a groomed leader. You know the pros and cons. You know all the conventions. I per se, but lots of war and stuff like that. You don't go about killing people, and when they ask you, say you're a soldier. Remember, mark this: Nigeria has never fought war or by itself on its own. They have to hire people, mercenaries, per se, to come and fight. And when they do, they don't go after the people that offended them or they're looking for. They go to villages where the challenge is below zero. Where there is, for instance, see the mass killings after the war. They killed people in Asaba, people who came to welcome them. They did the same thing in Calabar. They did the same thing all over the place. Raping. They go on a raping spree, looting, and all that. They're showing the same thing now. Guess what? The world looks the other way. Not bad. Am I going too fast? The world looks the other way because there's something that the world is getting from Nigeria. From Nigeria, the world is fed. Britain economy is run from what they steal from Nigeria. So no matter what happens in Nigeria, they're never gonna give a heck about Nigeria. That ain't gonna happen.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, ask me. I have answer.
So what do you think we should do now?
What we should do, we copy from people like India. We copy from people like Eritrea. We copy from people like Ethiopia. We copy from people like America. We copy from somebody like Charles Taylor, who single-handedly ousted the government of Liberia. We copy from many places. We copy from Nelson Mandela, the ANC in South Africa. We copy from people who have done what we have done, what we have done and failed to do. Because if you start something and you leave it unfinished, tendency is going to come back to start from wherever you stopped.
All right. So now, do you think what we are doing towards the restoration of Biafra is the right thing, or do you think it's not the right thing? Are we on the right lane? What do you think?
Okay, there's something about when you say, I don't know if you did biology. There's let me just bring it low. There's practical and there's theoretical. We are not on the practical side of it. We are on the theoretical part of it. We think how much grammar we marshal out is going to bring us Biafra. We think that the people we are dealing with is going to listen to us, going to call us one day and say, let's talk about this. As long as they're killing and they keep killing and they are doing nothing about it, they're going to keep doing what they're doing. Just something about philosophy. For you to survive, you have to run others down. That is what the Western world is doing. They run Africa down so they can survive. That is what Fulani is doing. They run the rest, especially the Igbos, down so they can survive. So for us to maintain our stand also, for us to take our destiny by our own hands, we have to pull the bull by the horn. We have to fight back to be the champion. I mean, to be a champion, you have to be the champion.
So you think
that's what is
excuse me, you think stopping the election will not give us what we are looking for?
Oh, that is the heartbeat of the struggle. If you let them have election, freedom fighting and election.
I'm saying we are standing on no election, and we.
That is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Knock them down, knock them off, stop them.
All right. All right.
That's how it goes. Politics and election, politics and freedom fighting, they don't mingle together. Actually, it's evil politics that is the outcome of freedom fighting. If they mix together, if they mingle together, if you put them together, just like trying to mix oil and water together, guess what? Politics will swallow freedom fighting. The spirit of freedom fighting will go.
So, somebody here have a question for you, please.
I have answer.
Max, go on.
Yes, my own is not a question per se. What I would like to say here is this. If anybody tells you that Nigeria doesn't have what it takes to decimate those ragtag terrorist groups, that person is lying.
But
they have what they
have. How do you expect this?
Okay.
Listen, I'm coming in there. I'm coming there. You see, when I went to Liberia to fight war, I spent 3 years, 8 months in Liberia. We had over 14,000 troops, boots on the ground. And we used one of the sophisticated artillery weapons as at that time, radar control. They call 155 artillery tank. It's radar controlled. They have it. have it.
She's my brother.
The only problem they have is that this present government is backing them. That's all.
My brother.
If you look at the Yugoslavia 1991-92, which I took part to, we were led, the Nigerian contingent, we call NICON, they call it UNPROFORA, United Nations Peace Protecting Force in Yugoslavia, UNPROFORA. We were led by a man they call Major General Musa Bamai. That was the man that took us there, a brother to Ishaya, Major General Ishaya Bamai, who was the former Chief of Army Staff. We fought. In fact, the Lieutenant General of that Serbian army, the man that controlled the Serbian army, was dealt with by our people. Don't tell me that Nigeria they have the power to do it. Even with the armaments, the accoutrements they have in that country, they can do it. They have the men. You are fighting on your own terrain. You are not fighting in an unknown terrain or hostile terrain. That is your place.
Okay.
You have everything to do it.
I understand
the problem is that this particular government is on the side of these people. It's on the side of the. Look at what happened. Look at what happened in Ehuamufu. They called them to come and rescue these people. They refused to come. Even before that attack, there are reports by Vanguard and Punch that they removed the police commissioner. They removed all the police people in that Enugu state and asked them to remain in the barracks. Why did they do that? To pave way for these people to come in and commit those crimes that they are committing. And when they called them, they refused to come. Until ESN came and rescued so many of them. The video was there when a pregnant woman witnessed her own, a fellow pregnant woman, dealt with. I don't want to open up here the way it is. Dealt with. Immediately after that, what brought the 82 Division, troops to come to Mamufu, to come and begin to attack the ESN? Who told them? Who told them? You see, these are some of the things. There is this lukewarm attitude of the Nigerian army to go head on with these terrorists. But look at it when it comes to the southeast. The Biafrans, look at the show of force they do there. Look at the way they ransack the whole place. We call it show of force, intimidation. They fly helicopter gunship across innocent people and everybody is shivering. But they cannot do that over there. And if you go to Nasarawa the other day, they missed their coordinate and they bombed, the Air Force bombed civilians. I think as of today, the casualty is about 40 now or thereabout. People that cannot pinpoint and fire the people, the target, direct their bombs and their missiles on the targets. But they are mistakenly firing innocent civilians. This is the first time. Look, let me tell you. Go if you don't believe what I'm telling you, go and listen to what the former Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General T.Y. Danjuma, said, that the army is colluding. And that is it. The people you see that they are recruiting there are the repentant Boko Haram. What do you think that those repentant Boko Haram would do against the people that they were fighting against before? People that you don't share the same ideology with. What do you think that they would do when they give them uniform, they arm them with AK-47 or FN rifle and ask them to come and, keep peace in your place? That is my problem.
Raf, just a moment. Let's give this our brother. He has been here for long. Let's listen to him. Mazu, you're welcome. Lois, you're welcome.
Okay, good evening, my people.
Yeah, thank you for your patience.
Mazi 24/7, I really, really appreciate your resilience. I greet you, everybody in the studio, this wonderful evening. May God continue to give all of us the strength to continue with this liberation, and by the special grace of God, we shall all come out in praise. We shall all come out in praises. I don't have much to say though. Whatever you are talking about Nigeria, as far as I'm concerned, I'm in my 40s. Nigeria today, before today, has never worked and can never work. I used to have a brother in the military. That man that spoke there not long ago, I am very sure, will be of the same rank with my brother when he was in the military back in the days, because my brother was in Liberia, he was in Sierra Leone, and he was in Sudan.
Yeah, I
I
was
lived
also,
with him.
bro. Yeah, I was also in Liberia. I was in Sierra Leone. I was in
Yes.
Yugoslavia, and the
Yeah.
last war, I fought 5 different wars. I left them while I
Yeah.
was a second class.
Yeah. So I lived in the barracks. My father was a naval man also, and I know what I'm talking about. When we say Nigeria is a giant of Africa today, we are only giant in population.
God bless you.
We are only giant in population, and I will give you the indices. You have a giant economy of over 500 billion US dollars, but today you don't have electricity in your country. You don't have economy. There is nobody today that will tell you boldly that an economy is run without electricity. Is zero. How do you run an economy without electricity? It's not possible now. You don't even produce anything. So let us rule out the issue of Nigeria being a giant. I'm not interested in Nigeria issue. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not a Nigerian. I'm Biafran. Because the certificate in my father's birth certificate, the name in my father's birth certificate reads Biafra. The same as my grandfather. So I am not interested in anything that has to do with Nigeria again till I die. Nobody can change it.
God
because
bless
that
you, my
country is
brother.
a slave camp. It is a
God
slave
bless
camp,
you.
and you cannot realize this until you leave that environment. The moment you are inside that environment, it's like somebody inside a bottle sealed up. You're not going to see nothing. I like the fact that we are taking up this fight, and we will give it anything that it takes to get out of that contraption. It doesn't matter what the world powers does. Look, if one person don't want to support your fight, there are a lot of people you can call upon to support your fight. We have the resources, we have the manpower. We have everything to get what we want. If Americans don't want to be part of us, we are not interested in them. After all, they are part of what is going on in that place. Anybody that is still collaborating or still expecting the world powers to be part of what we are doing, you are wasting your time. We are wasting our time. That's not what we need. I am only here to reference what was said about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that he has to make a speech from the dungeon. Look, Mazi has delivered his own message as far as I am concerned. Whether it's part of it now, again, or never again, he has done his own job. What we're only expecting from him is to come out alive. Whether he kicks against it or he supports it, is not his own game anymore. Whether they bring him out of the dungeon or inside the dungeon to speak to us, we're not going to listen to anything from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The only way we're going to listen to him is either he's in the UK or outside Africa.
Exactly.
Even if it's in Afaruku and give instruction, we're not going to take him. Because as far as I am concerned, that country can do anything to get what they want. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has done his own part. I am fighting for my freedom and freedom of my yet unborn generation.
Mm-hmm.
I am not going to wait for anybody to tell me what to do to get my freedom. Whether Hanez Ndoshi or the useless WIC in the US, those old idiots in the US are saying anything in favor or against whatever we are doing, they are not part of us anymore. Even if it is only 10 people that is ready to fight and get this freedom, we will get it by any means possible. We are not talking about politics here. That is why I don't give reference or give anything to anything that has to do with Obi. I'm a Delta man, born and bred up in Lagos. All right? I am in my 40s. I'm 46 years old already.
No wonder your voice be like this as the boy for Lagos.
Do you understand that? I am partly Yoruba, partly Delta. The reason why I'm partly Yoruba is because I was born and bred up in Lagos.
God bless you.
Do you understand? I am from Ukwani. I'm an Ukwani man. So whoever is saying you live in Delta, whether the Igbo speaking Delta, the Urobos or the Shekiris, and you are not part of this, I don't have any problem with you.
Mm.
Your purpose is not my purpose in life. My purpose in life is not your purpose in life. Do you get it? Freedom is freedom, regardless of who is fighting for it. If the Igbos are championing the freedom of Biafra today, They are destined to do that. I will support them with anything I have because I believe in freedom. I don't care where anybody comes from. After all, the person that gave us that name Biafra is a Calabar man.
No,
so why is anybody not telling me if the Igbos are this, the Igbo want to take over people, the Igbo want to come on, man? What is wrong with our people?
He's an Islam man. He's an Islam man.
Yeah, my brother. What is wrong with our people in this OG? So the only point I have come here to make is whether they tell Mazina Abdikanu to speak to us from the John or from Afaruku, he can't stop us anymore. And we are not going to listen to him. We must get our freedom with or without him. And nobody is going to tell us what to do or how to go about it. When you go to Nigeria today, common Cameroon that doesn't even have anything, it's almost getting better than a country you call a giant of Africa. I don't want to hear that again. Nigeria, somebody was saying a while ago that Nigeria has what it takes to decimate the terrorists in your country. My brother, you are entitled to your opinion. Nigeria does not have anything to decimate anything. You have 10 terrorist group in your country. You say you have military. Where is the military? Whether they are supporting them or not, the military have hierarchies, junior and senior hierarchies. If the seniors are being, you are taking side with the terrorists, what are the junior staffs doing? You don't have what it takes to do anything anywhere again in that country because they've taken over everything you have. Forget what you are seeing in Nigeria now. Nigeria not get anything again. Stop deceiving yourself.
Mazi, make I ask you, you fit talk something for your language, just talk to people.
Why not? Aje umukwane. Mbonyukwane efambu Louis. Onya mayenge kumbo. Ananu ogu kenana anu ogu Biafra. Osanyi bu ofu. Ka anyi ke ndi Igbo. Osanda nu na ekusura bu ndi Igbo, su ndi Igbo bu ndo shiko bu ndi Iwe. Ngburuka kwa na aka n'onu. Bia ni ko sanyi no ogu keni. Ni ogu kenana anu. Bo ogu osanyi. Obo ogu ndi Igbo iso. Ka anyị ka ndị Igbo ka ndị Shekiri ka ndị Urobo ọsọ anyị bụ ofu ndị Awụsa na-achọ kwekpa ya anyị shiwe na agwa ọnụ shi ndị Igbo bụ ndị oshi ka ọ bụ ndị Iwe mgbukekọ na aka ka ndị Igbo ka anyị ndị akwụkwọ anyị ọsọ anyị bụ ofu ọsọ anyị bụ Biafra kwụsị anyị ka ọsọ anyị na ọgwụ keni ndị Awụsa ka ewere waka nara anyị obodo ọsọ ndị nọ na-achị ụnụ ni ka ọkọwa onye oshi anụfe onye Urobo bụ gọvanọ Delta steeti ọsawe we gorugoro ọsawe okowa adị na-achị anyị ka ọma ọfọ na-arụ n'anyị ihe na ndị Fulani eyi so biko ni ka ndị Shekiri ka ndị Urobo ọsa anyị ndị ukwu anyị pụsa anyị ka anụ ọgwụ keni ka nwere nwe enyi na nwere nwe enyi enu na-adị n'anya mma biko ni arịrịọkụ na-arịa ọnụ pụsa anyị ka ọsa anyị nụ ọgwụ keni ka nzọrọ enwe enyi ndị Awụsa ka narị anyị obodo waka narị anyị obodo unu nọdị n'ebe na ezuzu na ala gị ogogoro na nọ na-aka nụnụ mkpụrụ kachi ndị Igbo ka na-arụ n'obodo mkpụrụ ka na-aga nụnụ ọsa anụ pụsa ka asụ ndị Igbo ka ndị Ijọ ka Urobo ka Shekiri ọsa anyị bụ ofu ka anụ ọgwụ kene ka nwere enwe enyi nwa narịgbara anyị obodo Naijiria bụ obodo enyi anyị abụ ndị Naijiria abụ Biafra anyị abụ ofu anyị na ndị Igbo ka ndị Ijọ ka ndị Shekiri bụ ofu anyị na ndị Awụsa bụ ofu so biko pụsa anyị yigbame ka anụ ọgwụ keni mbeneni God bless you my brothers. Please carry on with God, good work for you. God bless all of you and every one of us. God bless you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mazi, can I say something quickly?
Mazi, the only place where I have problem with this, my brother, is this. You see, Nigeria, as I'm telling you, they have what it is to fight these people. If you look at when Goodluck Jonathan was there, Goodluck Jonathan tried so much but the people that he was using to fight them
Wait,
were
Mark,
also
you said that
terrorist group in your country. You cannot fight them. And you say you have what it takes to fight them. What are you insinuating?
Nigeria to fight
I
want to make some
You have 10 terrorist groups. You cannot fight any one of them. And you say you have what it takes to fight terrorists. What are you talking about now? You have been conquered, my brother. Forget about that one. You have been conquered. Forget about what Nigeria has. You have nothing. When you have 10 terrorist groups in your country, you have nothing.
Let me
Hold
address
on.
Let me address that.
Can you imagine this one? You say you get military and you have 10 terrorist groups in your country. What are you saying?
Everybody order beg. You see, that beg. You can meet yourself, brother. Now, what he's saying is not actually that Nigeria cannot fight them. He is saying that for the fact that you did not say no, you have automatically said yes in other ways. He's not telling you that Nigeria can. If Nigeria want to clear them, one day, 24 hours, they are gone.
Of course.
You can imagine these people training in a clean ground in a daytime in their family houses.
Yeah.
It's not hidden, it's not secret. And
Mazi, I won't remember you one thing. I don't know whether you work for Lagos. Most I work in seaports. Do you remember that American Navy, American submarine enter, where would they work? Nigerian, this thing, no. They tell me, I work in the port. Do you know American submarine enter work? Enter work from this thing, enter Nigeria. Nigeria say no.
Wait.
Maz, let me
there is somebody that has never spoken here. Somebody has never spoken.
Mazugo, let me put this one point before he speaks.
Okay.
Maxwell, what you said is correct, but the issue is that when you are saying it was during Jonathan time. That is one thing. Then this guy is now telling you that at the present time that of Buhari, you know, the whole head of the military has been leading by Boko Harams. So every power has given back to them. So you have nothing over there. That is what he's meaning. During Jonathan time, we have the power, we have everything to destroy the Boko Haram. So that's one thing you have to understand. It's not that the guy is saying that Nigeria doesn't have
Max, in other ways, I want to ask you a question. Do you have the power to kill all your family?
No,
your
I
children,
don't.
your wife, everybody. Do you have the power?
No, I don't.
That is what our brother is telling you. Very simple.
Mark, can I ask you a question?
Just a moment. Max, let him say what he wants to say, or you want to go first?
Let me ask Mark a question.
Okay, go on. Mazi Igne, go on, man, bro.
Okay, Mr. Vine, Mr. Mark 6. What is the fighting power of the Nigerian military?
Hold on, I'm coming. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
I do hear you. Yeah.
Good. During my time, we had over 250,000 boots on the ground, and we had sophisticated weapons.
When you say sophisticated, what do you mean?
I'm talking of when you talk of when you want to go into artillery battery, the active battery, like just what I said here, that was as at that time rather controlled. It was only Nigeria, South Africa, and Libya that possessed such weapons in Africa as at that time. And this thing I'm telling you was 1994. That is what I am saying during my time.
Okay.
Listen.
Okay. Now let me correct some impression there. Let me correct some impression. Let me correct some impression. Say it again. Let me correct something.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. Sometimes it's not the type of equipment that you have that is gonna do the fighting for you. Well, when I heard you say Nigeria have what it takes, guess what? The Nigeria, if they have what it takes, and then you measured what it takes by the kind of weapons they have. When you hear people talking like that, I'm sorry to say this, and most Nigerians do use that. They say, we have this, we have that. That is very unprofessional.
No,
can you remember, let me come. Can you remember what happened recently in Afghanistan with almighty USA?
Yes.
Can you remember what happened in Afghanistan with almighty Russia? You understand? Yes. Can you remember what happened between Ethiopia and Eritrea?
Yes.
Eritrea was not a country already. They had to fight their way to the almighty Ethiopia that had it all. And do you remember what happened between Ethiopia and Italy? The almighty Italy. They were disgraced. Do you remember what happened between France and Haiti? Almighty Haiti. France had all it takes. Okay. The Nigerian military does not have morale. You understand? They don't have motivation. The Boko Haram, they have motivation. Believe you me.
Can I come?
Do you remember what happened between Korea, North Korea, and America?
Yes.
The almighty America. Do you remember what happened in Vietnam between America and Southern Vietnam and the Vietcongs? And it goes on and on and on and on and on and on.
Can I come in here?
Yeah. Do you remember what happened between Israel and other Arab, 100 and something Arab countries? Within 6 days.
Okay. You see, my brother, Mr. Augustine, you see, if not the intervention of the ECOMOG forces in Liberia, Charles Taylor would have overrun Samuel Kanyadu because his support was coming from America. There is nobody, there is no country that is going to stand toe-to-toe with... I'm receiving some feedback. There is no country or a rebel faction that is going to stand a conventional army without an outside support.
I can't buy that from you. Oh, my brother, I can't buy that from you.
Hold on, my brother.
I know you're military.
I want to give you an instance. I want to give you an instance of how Charles Taylor did it. Charles Taylor had his fundraising in the United States. And for you to know, Charles Taylor is the only person that escaped the maximum security prison in the United States and run to Ghana here. From Ghana here, he went to Ivory Coast, to Ganta, where he took the fight to Liberia. So these are some of the things you need to get. There is no function.
Maybe my responses were
I want to tell you another one.
How about
another one? Listen, hold on, bro. There is another one I would like to tell you today. You know this guy.
Max, wait. Can we stop this debate? Nigeria can or Nigeria cannot, their capability.
Exactly.
I just wanted to make this point, then I just leave it. Anybody has their own opinion on different things. When you are fighting a war, you have your tactics, I have my tactics. Then when we come to forces country to country, we use what we call the normal principle, which is conventional. So what I'm trying to say is this: whether anybody likes it or not, this particular government that is there has been compromised. When my brother was talking about hierarchy of command, we have hierarchy of command. When the chief of army staff there is pro Boko Haram or pro-Islamic conquest, then there is nothing you can do about it. The young soldiers cannot do. The only thing the young soldiers, if they do anything, they will charge them for mutiny. This is, if you can see it in the Nigerian system, it happened before. So for me, my opinion, as a member of that force before, actively for 18 years, I would tell you categorically that they have what it takes to do it. But they are, look at what they are doing in the East. Where are the weapons that they are using in the East coming from? Where are the weapons coming from? The weapon that they are using to decimate our places. If you look at the bulldozer they use, the tank they use is one of the professional tanks that is used. Ego tank. Where do they get it from? Why are they not using it against the Boko Haram in the north? This is what we should understand. These people have taken over the place. They are controlling the government. They are controlling all the security apparatuses in that country. So there is nothing you will do. If they stay hands, that is the result of it all. Check out what they are doing. Check the show of force in Southeast region and the show of force in the north. Just compare them. Compare the two. What they are doing to our people in the Southeast and what they are doing over there. Compare them. That is to tell you they have what it takes.
So, can I make a contribution?
They are doing those things because our people are not fighting back. Once our people start fighting back, it doesn't matter what they have. What matters is the maneuvering, the tactical prowess.
Mazugo, can I make a contribution?
Okay, before we go over to there's something I want us to see. What happened?
Now I stopped to give leverage so other people can talk. I'm not talking about military movement here, and I'm talking about what is actually going on.
I want us
between us and Nigeria, and then it's quite hard.
How can we get our freedom, Biafra?
Okay, this is how we're gonna get our freedom. You want me to speak on that?
I am tired of living. I'm tired of staying in diaspora.
Okay, you want me? Do you want to know how we're gonna get? You want to know how we go get Biafra?
Yes, sir.
Okay, make I tell you. I said here, I don't know whether on understand my language, kind of why I talk here. Say we moved on the wrong foot. You understand?
Oh.
When music okay, thank you very much. We set out unplanned. We set out unplanned. You understand? They are hitting us, we're not hitting back. We don't have plan. I've spoken, I've been to every nook and cranny of this struggle. You call it struggle. I find it difficult to call it struggle. Why would I be struggling to get what belongs to me? Why would I be struggling for it? Okay, we left on the wrong foot. You know, if you're a musician and they're playing the note for you to sing in, and if you're not catching the note, you would have what we call cacophony. You understand? So the only way to get Biafra, you see all these pockets of freedom fighters here and there, causing commotion and all that. It's terrible. What we need to do is come together. Some people, not everybody, people who knows what it takes to do what is needed to get our freedom for us. I've looked and looked and looked and looked. People who say they are in the front lines also, they have as you go. If you can have time, one day call me one-on-one. I said this before. Your people didn't understand me. I'll tell you a lot of things you don't know. I'll tell you a lot. I'm not going to say it here. I'm not going to say it here. But if you, Mama Divine, if you can call me, if you can hook up, I'll tell you a lot of things.
Okay.
You need to know.
Then I need your contacts.
I will give it to you.
Now we are talking. Now we are talking.
I left my number.
How can we get your contact and give to Mazi Ugo? This is what we are talking about.
Okay.
Thank you, my big brother. This is what I need.
Yes. Yes.
Me, I'm tired of to come here and
my
talking and things is happening there. We all are scattered in the whole Europe, America, Asia, Brazil, Colombia, everywhere.
My brother, if you see the move, we moved. If you see what we
this is what I need, the move. Because
They
somebody
refused.
don't come
They
to speak
blocked
for me
us
for my
off.
place. Inyendeba. What belongs to Inyendeba?
No. They blocked us off. You need to know who you are talking with.
I'm talking to my elderly brother.
Yeah, you need to know.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm talking to my
know.
I'm talking to my elder brothers who have been in the,
You
in the jungle.
see where we are going now. You see where we are going now is what Mazi Simon Ekpa said. Look, let me tell you people one thing. If you are waiting for people who are receiving, who are on the receiving end of these issues in Biafra land to make any great impact, we are lying.
100%.
We are lying. That is number one. If you look at my problem is those of you people in the United States. I watched for an Igbo man to come out and support his brother, an Igbo man that is rich. They will begin to ask you all kinds of questions.
No, they start speaking English. No, they start speaking English.
I watched the meeting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had with this our people in the United States. I saw what I was marveled. I was stunned with what I saw there.
You watched the meeting.
Mazi Simon Ekpa said. Mazi Simon Ekpa said.
You don't watch the meeting I have with them.
I'm coming, bro. Mazi Simon, I said we are going to what Mazi Simon Ekpa said. Mazi Simon Ekpa said, and I quote him: "If we cannot bring Biafra from the zoo, we'll bring it from the diaspora," and that is where we are going right now. And if we will go there, there is nobody that has ever won a war, a liberation fight from home. They always won it from outside. Go and check. Nelson Mandela over.
You are right. This is how Israel got their freedom from diaspora.
All of them were from outside, but we are expecting our people that are over there suffering while we enjoy in our various places to begin to fight
in our comfort zone.
Support them. This is an indictment to all of us.
Can I correct some impression there?
The earlier
can I
we
correct
do
a little bit impression?
The earlier we begin to support, the better for all of us.
Let me correct a little bit impression about the negative views you have about America. You understand? I said if you call me, I will reveal a lot of things to you. Why people backed off? Why people backed off? You don't know. You're looking at things from the facial outlook, but what played behind the scene, you don't know. What played behind the scene?
My big brother, they say actions speak louder than voice. There's something the host said here, and you say there's something as a big brother you are. Give the contact to Mazi that is hosting this program. Then we take it we take it underground. You see all.
I will do.
It's not about America no more. It's not about anything. We are talking as a brother, and I believe I'm talking to my elderly brothers. What you have to do is to give Mazi, who is hosting this program, the contact. Then we take it over from there. Because we are talking here, we might be finding fault from one another. Maybe this one doesn't agree. Do what
you might have even come across me without knowing that I'm the one.
No, not that I don't know you. I know who is talking. It's not today you have been in the program.
Okay.
Yeah.
Action speak louder than voice.
As we move, as we move.
There's one thing. Just let me drop a few words. Like our brother who is in the United States has been saying. I heard what you said. You made a very good point. But what I want to ask you, have you ever tried to contact Simon Ekpa?
If I should bring my phone and show you things now, you not believe. I said there are things that play in the background.
No,
that you don't see.
I never wanted you to describe anything. I said, have you contacted Simon Ekpa?
Forget that he have answered you.
Okay. If you have contacted him, that's fine. That's what I just want to ask you, because I know that Mazi Simon Ekpa is the one who is trying, and he has told us that from 23 of next month we will be seeing everything in future. So we will not be expecting anything now. He said from 23 of next month, of February. 24, 25, 26. On February, we will be seeing things happening.
Just forget.
So that's it.
Simon is planning we are with Simon. Nobody is doing anything, but that you have extra plan. Simon is not going to say no to any extra plan.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Simon
That's
cannot
good.
do this alone. Nobody Nnamdi Kanu could not have done it alone. So
Sure.
we need, that is why even Simon is saying it now. If you know anything you can do,
to get
but this
Biafra, do it.
My brother.
Okay, that is a very wrong impression. If you tell people, if you know what you can do to get Biafra, go and do it. That's wrong. I'm gonna
No.
correct. I will tell you a lot of things. Yeah.
Brother,
Not
I don't know.
go
I
and
don't know
do
how
it.
long you have, brother. I don't know how long you've been in America. It's a parable. Our people say, "Alba konyo mamre or bofufu." The word
If you
is
Now,
a word of wisdom. We are talking
listen,
here with
now,
wisdom.
now
listen,
there is something we call communication.
wait,
Yeah,
wait.
a
Communication.
tree does
Let
not
me
make a
finish.
forest.
Eze, hold on. Simon said, Nnamdi Kanu said, if you know what to do to bring Biafra, bring it to the table. We will support you. You cannot bring to the table that you are going to kneel down before Buhari tomorrow and we will support you. That we will support you, bring it to the table means you have to bring it. If we agree with you, we are with you. We go together. So when you bring the wrong decision, we will tell you, oh, bro, this one no work out, it no good, though. No be bad, na bad idea. Like you said now, you have some things you will reveal to me. If you reveal something to me, honestly, it might be better than what we have on ground. And we'll go by your own.
No. Don't go by me. I
I'm
support.
giving
I
you
don't. I don't.
no. I'm giving you an example. I'm just giving an illustration. It's just an illustration. So every ideas are welcome. You cannot say "Nwana no na for ajonjo." Do you understand? Every ideas are welcome. You can. That is why I don't reject calls. When you call, you say you be DOS. I go allow you to call. Now, when you begin to talk rubbish, I go tell you, I cannot be waiting at the talk here. Make you come out. Now, so me, I dey do my own. Because you never know what, like Honorable Azuka said the other day, I called somebody off. You should have allowed that person to finish. Because in every rubbish, there is sense. In every nonsense, there is sense. That was the statement. So,
That's good too.
so we have to give listening ears to every Biafran that have something to tell you. If he tell you finish now, you talk, you go tell him, okay, I don't hear you, make it they go. No problem. That is it.
Yeah.
So now that we will get there, Mazi Somadela, I'm waiting for your response. So now that we are here, like I said before, why we are hammering on this is because our people are still believing that this no election we are saying is a kind of folly or saying some kind of wasting of time, some kind of something that will not work. I want us to know that in Borno State, some local governments has not been conducting election for since last 2015, and the Nigerian government did not go there to kill anybody. So when we tell you no election, you must to follow us unless you want the same Nigerian government to kill you. This is a proof. It's not
local
me.
government areas, Abadan and Guzamala, are still under the control of Boko Haram. The governor disclosed this during an interactive session with the Senate Committee on Army, which paid him a courtesy visit at the government house. Maiduguri, he expressed concern over the growing presence of the Islamic State of West African province in the southern part of Borno and appealed to the military to take the war to the insurgents and chase them out, because ISWAP is currently recruiting fighters in some parts of the states. Adekunle Yusuf,
Yeah.
this is not looking good. Some days to the election again. If the governor of the state can confirm that 2 local governments are under the control of these terrorists.
Remember, it used to be more than 2. And Jide is there, he will confirm it. Many times on this program, he has always insisted that whenever the propagandists of this government is saying, hey, you will say no, there are still a few local governments under the control of Boko Haram. But you know how he was always attacked. I'm talking about Jide. You see people who is in charge of the army.
Ali Dume.
Yes. You know, he was always saying the truth. Then later, even the governor, the speaker of the House of Assembly, all of them started coming out that anybody that says anything to the contrary, I think it was 4 before, 5, 4, now 2, and this has been consistent. In the last 1-2 years, each, the state governor, the speaker, you know, many of, you know, big men from that part of the country have been saying the same thing. 2 local governments are firmly under the control of Boko Haram. And I think Guzamala and
Abadan.
So they mentioned. So now the government is afraid that they are spreading through the southern part, you know, senatorial parts, that the military should take, you know, be more, you know, the offensive, you know, be more proactive, so that at least the gains recorded so far will not, you know, be eroded. And as we go into the election, it is clear now that these 2 local governments
they might not conduct election there.
So, but it's not new. It happened 2015, 2019. So it's not something that happened yesterday. It's been like that for a long time. You understand my point? It's been like that. So many of the elections are conducted in the IDP.
Might be at the inside the IDP.
Yes, many of the elections they are conducted inside the IDPs. So it's not new. But
this is the point, because I am of the opinion, and we stand on no election. If you listen here now, these 2 local governments has been, not only in Kaduna, there are local governments also that are still under terrorists. Now that I am talking to you, that is why you could see these terrorists doing their training normally in their own house, in their compounds. Nothing that happened. Your Nigerian government cannot come there to stop them. I'm going to look for, I will bring up that video again. We will see that video again where they are doing their training, and people are looking at them. People are passing by, and your military that is killing me and you in our Biafra land are not coming. They cannot come.
You see, Mazugo, this is what I've been telling you. You see, when you look at the show of force of the Nigerian military under Muhammadu Buhari, when it comes to Southeast, you know that there is something going on.
The only thing going on is that they want to Islamize everybody now.
Let me tell you one thing. If you look, supposing we have governors, look, irrespective of how bad the 1999 constitution is, the president has no right to marshal out forces, especially the army, to invade or to go on what we call IS, internal security operations, unless the National Assembly approves it. But in this case, this is where the governors of this state are supposed to have the objection. No, you cannot do this unless you get the approval of these people before you. Because once you send soldiers, one of the best things they do more, one of the things they do is to kill. Unless it is a man that has soul and blood and conscience in him or her going into such operations. So this is what I'm telling you. And if you don't do it, my people, I know what I suffered. I know how many times I was charged, for refusing to pay order.
We can thank God for that. You brought your life.
You see, I know what I suffered for refusing order. They will charge you. They will charge you for refusing an order from a superior.
Bros, are they still paying you? Are they still paying you pension money?
Of course, I'm receiving it. Whether they pay me, see, whether they pay me or they don't pay me, no matter the amount they pay me, it's not. It can never what. It is not what the life of my people from my mother's land that they are killing.
Okay.
If you will pay me such amount of money and continue to kill my people in my mother's land, take your money. I don't need it.
A moment, please. Erasmus is here. I want us to watch this video where they were training before Erasmus.
I will excuse myself. I have a meeting. Sorry.
Okay, my brother.
Yeah.
Just say bye
I
to
meet
me.
all of you. God. All right.
God bless you.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna bye.
Bye.
Okay, let's watch this.
Three.
Ayah. Said. Ayah. Said. Ayah. Sadis. Rabi. Ayah. Rabi. Baca apa?
Agak kecil lagi kan? Agak kecil lagi. Ayah. BT.
BT. Bawa. Saya ini dah Haruna mana? Amam. Wah guru. Yalla dah karat. Betul mira ba guru bala ya. Ba guru bala ya. Awam Amin. Gaba. Wai. Wani ne wani. Gadi. Kai Allah sun bisa. Ba zama bane.
All right. Now, why they laugh now? Well, what will go on? Make Erasmus go talk.
We'll go wait to make a contact for this one.
The more you look, the less you see.
We are in trouble. Erasmus, welcome, sir.
Thank you very much,
Erasmus, welcome.
Thank you very much, Brother. And thank you for our brother in the that was I don't know the name. I joined late, but thank you, Go, for actually narrowing down the broadcast to the right lane, because the reason why I joined was because I discovered that we're talking more about security in a meeting like this, which shouldn't be so. So when anybody raises any concern that has to do with security, what we should have done is to take it to just as you have agreed, say, okay, call, and we'll sort it out. Then that will be all. So there will be no point, elaborating on it on the Zoom meeting like this. Any professional who has much ideas about security should not be talking about security in details, online, So I just wanted to make that very clear. And Brother Maswa, you were talking about that our governors should have, we know that the president actually does not have that power, to pull out the military out of their barracks to carry out mission, just like you stated. But you can see that Uzodinma actually made it open that he actually went to Aso Rock to request for this.
He requested,
So,
yes. That's what I'm saying.
so the governors are actually doing it. They are not even hiding it. They are telling you that that's what they want to do. So you can see that. So we know where it is coming from. They were asked to come, and that's why they came. That's just the truth. I just wanted to make that clear. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I come in here?
Yeah, you're free.
Okay, sir. The man that just spoke, you said we should not talk about security, but it's something that brings about something like this. We're not talking actually about security. There's nothing here about security that's ever been said here. See, if the governor comes and calls you a petition for you to come to his state, and you are a soldier, you don't go. You don't go and kill people because the governor said, come and kill people. You start bombarding, throwing bombs on people. You don't do that. Okay? You find a way. That's what we call conflict resolution. You carry that out. That's why you are a professional military. Just because a state governor comes and tells you come and kill people, you start throwing bombs. That is a no-no. That is a no-go.
No. You are getting it wrong. I am not justifying the military for coming to kill you. I will never be the one to do that. I never said anything like that. The only thing I just talked about was when Brother Manswe said that our governors should have been the one to stop this from happening. So I'm actually telling Brother Manswe and the world that it is actually our governor that actually called them in. So I'm not justifying. Is that part of the rules of engagement?
No.
Does the rule of engagement ask you when you are attacked, then you go and kill innocent civilians and burn their houses?
No.
Is there anywhere in the Constitution of Nigeria that gives rights for even military to burn, even if they believe that it's a bandit or this thing that owns the house? Is there any law that gives them the rights to burn down the house?
No law whatsoever.
So
what they're doing is a criminal act.
They say they are protecting life and property.
Yes, so all those things should be documented, and that's why all those things should be documented, and that's why I ask our brothers who are making videos, they should make videos that can be used. When you are reporting on military destroying your house, specify who is destroying the house. Don't just be saying,
if you ask me, if in the Arab world, that ain't gonna happen. In the Western world, that ain't gonna happen.
It can't happen in the north. It can't happen in the north.
Because those people that say they're military, they can go in, but they can't come out. If it's in the Western world, if it's in the Arab world.
Ross, we are talking about all this country you are talking about. Sorry, sir, they are civilized.
And most often they have the support of their leaders.
Yes.
They have the support of their leaders. The reason why this thing is happening here is our own politicians has exposed us to these people. Look, let me tell you, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu an IPOB wouldn't have been proscribed by the central government if the governors did not raise the flag for them to do it. Willie Obiano single-handedly raised the flag that attracted the federal government to now pounce on it, since their people has now, just like what the Ohanese Secretary General, that criminal boy, did. He was the one that made a pronouncement that prompted Brekete, idiot, to begin to make the nonsense, the noise that they were making. That thing also prompted the one in Canada, I don't want to mention his name here because he don't want it, to begin to make all those nonsense comments that they were making and their actions. So these are some of the things. Our own. It is our own. Okay, no, ofia, guaranke no. Nazo no nampo. Say nke no kwano no ofia biazie, otacha azu, tawazie nde uno. That is what we are going through.
Household enemy.
What I need for us to do is, with all the intelligence that I'm looking at here, that I'm seeing, we need to bring our people, go out and be fishers of men for this struggle. For the people out there don't know who is who. Sometimes they kick people who have what it takes to get what we want. They kick them out. You understand? They block the way. So what we need, Ugo, somebody like you, Look at that fine boy. Okay. We need you. Go about and bring people.
Are you
Indices,
talking about? Are you talking
lifetime.
about? Are you talking about me?
No, I'm talking to the host,
Okay,
the
sir.
one hosting the program. Yes.
Okay, sir. Right on.
Yes. Yeah. Through you, since you're on the internet all the time, hitting up our people, telling our people what enlightening our people. You also, on the other way around, bring people in the make channel, because people are itching to do the right thing, but they don't know where to go. And sometimes when they go, they hit the wrong button. You understand? They hit the wrong people. They kick them out. Just like I said, when we talk.
My brother Besson, you see, our people are fighting a very difficult war. If you remember if you remember in Enugu, listen, if you remember in Enugu some time ago, I think that time Mazen Namdekan was still around, was with us. Something happened in Enugu, they sent ESN there. The same people that you are going to rescue chased our people out, that they don't want them. And there was a video. There was a
let me
video.
tell you something.
There was a video. After that, there was a video when these people were now fraternizing with these people. They showed the videos of our own people bringing them in camp, sharing cola. The video was there. The video was there. If the person that you are chasing
let me tell you something.
in the night is coming outside to tell you that you are smelling like the spirit, then what will you do?
Let me tell you something. No, that makes you different. That makes you different from them because you are professional. You know more than them. They don't know. So you are the one. There are factors.
I know there is something. Sorry to cut in. There is something I remember Mazen Namdekan said, and Simon Ekpa has also repeated the same thing. Something will cause them to wake up. Something. This thing that the information they are releasing, pinpointing where our people are in the forest, sending these terrorist people to go after them. Something will make them one day to retrace their path. Thank you, sir. Go ahead, Brother August.
Okay. Ihe onye metalụ nke ezighi ezi. Ihe onye metalụ nke izizi. You're welcome. Can you hear me? Ihe onye metalụ, can you hear me? Okay, we move. In all these things, we still stand no election. That is the engine house. Just like our brother said, that is the engine house. No election. Anybody welcome they discuss election of any form, that person don't miss them. That person don't lose them. We must stand our ground, no election. And if you get anybody for Biafra land, tell them, make it know. Because these mumus, and I want to correct one impression, make una forget all this news. Somebody go come for WhatsApp group, who can't tell you, say, Nnamdi Kanu don't die. Una go, they go ask me, who tell you? You cannot even tell it.
Foolish people. Rumor mongers. That's the rumor mongers.
Don't carry such. Don't even give them ear. Who tell you? Did you hear?
I saw it from the sacked. The sacked one of them. The sacked. I don't want to call his mention in this thing here. I saw when you put the disclaimer. Master Simon Ekpa, tweeted. I saw the tweet today too. But I saw it. They were saying it live. It was streaming live. I saw it. Where they were giving
they wish Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to die, but the man no gree die now. And
shame on them. Shame on them. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will not die. Shame on them. If be them where they go poison, wherever they are, they will be poisoned. If they did not poison them humanly, spiritually, they will be poisoned as well. Thank you.
We must
I read what people are writing here. They say that
our ground.
They say that I'm trouble.
He said,
no, brother, let me tell you something. let me just say
You say
something.
what?
You know,
I don't understand what you say,
no, you
Ignatius.
see, we're talking about what
Oh,
people wrote there. Say he's a saboteur.
they're
So,
writing about me. They said I'm sabo. I'm this. They're calling me names. They don't even.
brother, in this platform,
Mhm.
people have their freedom of expressing either good or bad. But one language I use for them, as far as you are a black man living in diaspora, are you happy? Anybody that is coming here, either you are a real Biafra as an autopilot, or you are agent of darkness. And that agent of darkness you are, the day where you go die, now me go there for heaven, they wait for you, make you come, make us see the road where you go pass. You know? Because some people in this life, that's why Oyibo man will tell you, sit down there. You go sit down. Bros, let me be honest with you. I was born like this. I'm a very good person. But you see, evil and me no be friend. I have traveled the universe. You understand me now? My brother, when you go to Italy, come see where our brothers sleep for train station. I've recall many countries. I've helped people come to Switzerland, come to Germany. People are going there seeking asylum. Some people said the asylum don't die. They are scatter. It pains me. I know how many people I try to help to connect. You know, when I come back, I look for woman. Me at the enter online, they look for woman to help our brothers. I'm not, God will bear my weakness. Because I've been there before. Anything I can do for my black race to get that breakthrough of freedom. It doesn't mean say you get your document, say you don't even get the freedom. Because even the paper where you get, flight ticket or train ticket is not free. You cannot stay in Germany now. Say you they enter train free. Even if you see the controller we want to control you, if you see the suit way in wear yourself, you go shut up your mouth. You go ask you. So nobody is free. Some people cannot come out from their houses. They cannot go to any important place to look for their whatever they came to look for because of documents. You cannot move freely. And you tell me you are free in the diaspora here? Do you know how many of our brothers our brothers are in prison all the way they are looking for daily bread, looking for money to go and do paper in Italy or go and apply in Spain? Your mama there for there, they pray for you. Saying they pray for him picking, they pray for his daughter. Make you get something to support them. That is what we all are doing here. Even though no matter how hard it is, everybody or one sister or brother or something, they are looking up to us. How many years will you be, even before I came to diaspora here, it has been existing. You cannot even be able to save a proper service. You are working, you cannot be able to even save a 1 quarter. Tomorrow, go say your mama is sick. They send that 200,000. The money you don't save, you don't send that because you love your mother or your father or your sibling. The hospital, no one there for Biafra land. No one. No good, no proper hospital is in Biafra land. No proper, you know what they call proper hospital. Hospital that you go, you will see security. You will see consistent electricity in that hospital. When you want to carry one thing or to even scam you, there is no proper hospital there in Biafra land. There is no one. That's why even that our brother where they once and said, when was the last time you went to Biafra land? When was the last time you put your footstep in Biafra land? For you to understand the pain of our people. That's why I'm telling my people every day, 80% of us here in the house, God no carry all of us come up from Biafra land to come here just to be selfish of our own interests of our life. I came to this world with nothing. And the day I will die in this world with nothing. But my legacy is more important. We all here in diaspora here, we have 80% to play in this world. If we don't do that, we keep on suffering, become suffering. We are suffering in diaspora here. What do we see in diaspora here? 9 months of winter, 4 months of summer,
3 months of summer.
3 months of summer. How many months of winter?
Now, I think one is for the preparation of coming. One is for preparation of going.
The springtime now, where rain will be falling to clear the air.
Mm-hmm.
So what happiness do you think we have here? When Christmas come there, you be like saying a prison you did. So what is giving us happiness here? Suffering and smiling, pretending that all is well, while all it is not well. Tomorrow they will call you from diaspora, from Biafra land, say that they pray for you. Whose prayer? You they pray to go look for work for McDonald's. Are you praying to go and look for work in mall? Are you looking for to pray to go and get work in Tesco? What are you praying for here? But everything has been constructed here for human consumption. But in Biafra land, what do we have? Nothing. We don't have nothing.
We have this human destruction.
Tomorrow, no, what is trending in Biafra land now church and a native doctor. That is what is trending in Biafra land, nothing else again. The next thing that is trending now is occultism. Brother, you go see a boy of 15 years, he's saying be ass man. This one saying be buccaneer. This one saying be this one. That is what is trending because they say there's a word that say an idleness is a devil workshop. Because when you are idle, you don't have, because when you wake up in the morning and go to work, nobody person go tell you make you sleep because the next day you wake up 6 o'clock to work. We don't have nothing. Now they have opened a seaport now in Lagos. And we have River Niger there. Nobody is in National Assembly talking about our development of infrastructure in Biafra land. Nothing. They don't build water is there in Port Harcourt. For 30 years, they have not opened the Port Harcourt district that lead to Igbo land.
Calabar Port dead there. Oron Port dead there.
They don't build another one. The one they build. Yeah, brother, the one they build in Lagos. Let me finish. The one they build in Lagos is to help Dangote for the oil to be going out very, very fast. Yes, now because Dangote is building, the refinery has refinery in Lagos. So the place they open now is for the crude oil to be going out from there very, very fast.
Of course.
The oil is coming from my land. My brother, every one of us in this platform, my brother, you do you know how much you are supposed to be ending? Even though you are not working, do you know how much you're supposed to be ending as a citizen of a Biafra every month? Even your children, all the intelligence we have gathered here in Europe, here in diaspora, depending on where you reside. This is what we are taking to Biafra land, to lecture our people that have been living in bondage for the past 50 years. So one big job with a pre for it, your mama they do you. Mama we know where Tala Muhammad airport today. Mama never enter airport. They tell me say, the one person pre for say the person they preach that can I come Dubai or can I come Qatar or man or can I come Germany? You know go preach that nonsense preach when they preach again. Now long that thought of hungry, they make and they talk say that God call up. Who's God call you? God they talk to you, they tell you say since when they born you never got common electricity you don't have. Our place good, none of us they go to America. Some people they're waiting for green card, waiting for American passport to come tell them say you don't arrive. You never arrive nothing. Because the house where you built for Igbo land, if you never go visit them. This is our problem. We don't want to die, but we die. We don't want to die, but we die. We don't want to die, but we go die. But you where they thought say you don't want to die, you don't go die before. You know better say you die for God for freedom something than say you go die carelessly. This is the truth. We don't want to die, but we die. Common international airport we don't have in Igbo land. Common international airport we don't have. If you have international airports in Igbo land, because we are the highest traveler as far as Africa is concerned. We are supposed to have Biafra Airways. What does it take for us to get Biafra Airways? We go get Airpeace. Airpeace too. Who get the airline that is flying in Nigeria? Is it not an Igbo man? It's supposed to be Biafra Airways. What does it take us to do? That will create job. Even our airport, it's supposed to be like Schiphol in like Holland, where you can do shopping. You create a lot of job for our sisters, our brothers, who are intellectual, but there's no provision for them. There's none.
Even
there's
the
a lot
airport.
of development we can even design the Biafra wine. We
Even
have the
the
interest to invest
airports,
in all these things.
they are not international standard. They cannot. They are not even approved by. Is it a ICA or IA or whatever? You must go to Abuja or you go to Lagos.
Who are you? You are nobody like a cockroach. He say Mindaiwo. Mindaiwo now for mouth. Tomorrow when you go Biafra land now, tomorrow the next person will see you. She goes, how you going to help me come Europe? I say, brother, if you are not strong mentality, if you are not strong intellectual here, you cannot survive in Europe here. If you are not strong in your brain here, you cannot survive in abroad.
As in they will. Thank
yes,
you.
I met this guy, Chidoka. Is that his name? The one that was during Jonathan time. He was the minister for aviation.
That is him. Yeah, that's him. Chidoka.
I confronted him. He didn't know who was talking to him. I said, "Now you're here." There was a program we were running that day. I said, he introduced himself and he was so cocky about it, like he's achieved a feat in the world. And I was like, "Sir, now you came from Nigeria?" He said, "Yes." "And you landed at the airport?" Yes. Say, "Can you compare and contrast any airport by standard, any airport in Nigeria to the one you have here, since you were minister for aviation?" He started and I said, "Why is it that Nigeria, you were minister for aviation? Why is the airport in Nigeria like that? Why is it that we don't have a national carrier?" He was like, Enugu is the international airport. I said, "Sir, what did you say?" He said, "Enugu is the international airport. That Ethiopia airline comes to Enugu and all that." I said, "Sir, so people don't have choice to decide the kind of airline they want to travel with. Just only Ethiopian airline and all that." I said, "Yeah, have you checked in Texas?" He said he came to Texas. "How many international airports are there in Texas alone?" He ran off. He ran off with a group of women. But he didn't know that I'm going to tell who he is when he comes here. The same thing applies to all of them. There's this guy. What is the name? Ojus or Khan or whatever you call him. He has a house in Potomac here. He comes. One woman died in his house. Police came and arrested him. You all don't know that. A married woman died in his house here in Potomac. He sealed it. You know, he sneaks in and out every time.
That's what they do.
That's why I said this thing we are calling freedom fighting. I'm gonna put it down that way. We took off on the wrong foot. Otherwise, these are pieces of cake. You understand? All those show off they're doing, somebody called it show off. Show off means you don't have enough. You're just showing off. I think that's what show of force. Yeah, show of force. Well, show of force means, let's say you have a place that needs about 10 policemen. I'm going to use police, and then there's no police, so much police available to cover the area. So after a call, you bring all the police available within the whole vicinity. You bring them to one spot, and then when people see them, they say, "Oh, there's a lot of policemen." It's called show of force. That is what Nigerian military is doing, and all that. But that notwithstanding, this election you're talking about. Now, let us analyze it. Who is Peter Obi compared to Zeke? He's a non-entity. Who is Peter Obi compared to Ojukwu? He can't get close. Who is Peter Obi compared to Abiola? He can't get close. Who is Peter Obi compared to Chuba Okadibo? He can't get close. So what is it that he has to offer, or that he's going to offer, that no one else has offered? Compare Peter Obi and Goodluck Jonathan. Where is he?
Sorry, brother. Sorry to cut you off, brother. We don't have any fucking business to do with Peter Obi. He's not okay. We don't have anything to do with them. The most important thing, don't talk about the people who put me into this problem, sir.
They
have not contributed anything to my Biafra people. Stop talking about Okadibo or this people. They didn't do nothing in Biafra land.
Nothing. I'm telling you now. I mean, in terms of...
You are my elderly brother. Even I have to start blaming you too.
You don't have to.
What do people do for us? No, are telling you because you are up to 50 or 60 years.
don't let my appearance deceive you. It's not what I did for you. Okay.
I'm a black man. I'm an
Okay, now
looking
listen.
at you.
Now listen.
That you don't pass 50 something years.
Relax.
Now,
listen
listen to me. Listen to me.
Brother, I have to wake everybody's spirit. Some people sleep.
No, you're going the wrong way.
No,
man.
you are the elder, but I have to wake your spirit.
Eze, calm down, please. Calm down.
Okay, I was an international athlete. Yeah, I was an international athlete. So that I did. I put my state, my people in the world map, sports map of the world. Olympics, 1996, Atlanta. So that's it. And hey, you calling me Sabo, you're rocking all kinds of things. If I catch you, I'm gonna make you frog jump for me, and I'll make you spell Sabo.
No,
yeah.
You see, now you see, you are talking like a Nigerian soldier. You're gonna make him go.
That's how they want it. Sabo, he's this, he's that.
Listen, Ignatius, I want to tell you something. If you judge yourself by the comment, sometimes they tell me you too self, you too they bully people. You know, so I only look at the comment when I see an important one. I will look at it. I will use it. But I see all the things. Sometimes they insult me, but you don't look at them. People must talk. Some of them come here to get you upset. They come here to get you pissed off. So you don't depend on what I say.
Yeah. My brother, when I tell you who I am, and all, I'm not going. It's not like putting myself up or so. You're gonna marvel. You'll be like, eh? In this epoch.
My people, I just want to take permission from the moderator, my only prophet, Onisim Kwacha today. I'm not calling Onisim Kwacha today. Thank you so much. Let me just, take some time and salute to my people so that I'll go and join my daughter. She's calling. Assignment everywhere. So I'm going to do a lot of assignment today.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same too.
See, Biafran people, please, I know, I understand, and the military that is perpetuating all this evil against you people in Biafra land, I know them and I know what they can do. Where they don't have the power to do, they will recruit your own. They did it in Liberia. It was Nigerian ECOMOG that single-handedly funded LPC, what we call LPC, Liberia Peace Council, headed by George Bolle, to fight Charles Gange Taylor, aka Pape. You see, these are some of the things they do. Don't be surprised about all these atrocities that are going on, the killings that are going on governor, whatever you call them. These are non-state actors that are being equipped, but I can't see Hagabahanon. That is what they are going to do. I can't see Hagabahanon. I enjoin you to please do whatever that you can. We can match these people with the level of armament they have. They have it. The only show is to us. And look, let me tell you, my brother, from the US. When people are showing, exhibiting what we call show of force, America does it too. America had a show of force with the Taiwan people. They had a collaboration for show of force. They do it on daily basis. It's not just that, but the only thing is that the one that are dealing with us are using it against us. It's a kind of warning in order to keep you abreast that we are still active. That is what it means. But they are using it against our people and destroying houses, destroying our people. Whereas our politicians stand aloof and be watching what is going on in the land. If they didn't bring them in, they will not have all these kind of powers that they are using now to unleash on our people. I feel for my people, for my mother's people in Biafra land. Remember, the only thing that you can do, as no onye ji n'aka ka ọ na-eji alụ ọgụ. The only thing we are holding on now is this sit at home and no election in Biafra land.